Garden City Wind in 2022 and 2023. Last year, the Lexington Legends of the Atlantic League. Earlier this year in Roswell, 2-1. Swinging a rip, high and deep, right center field. You can forget about it. Off of the top of the wall, Najee King. Welcome to Alpine, Texas. A two-run shot in the bottom of the third to tie it up. 0-1. Andrews. Hard hit ground ball to the shortstop. It gets by him. Cowboys bring in one. They're looking for the walk-off here. Cowboys win. Cowboys win. Fireworks here in Alpine on the 4th of July. Andrews is the hero. The Cardiac Cowboys are back. The Alpine Cowboys avoid the sweep to the Pecos Bills. Brandon Andrews is the hero. His mom in the crowd, his dad in the crowd. Andrews the walk-off. In a 1-1 count, Rish the pitch. Prakash, hard hit ground ball, gets past the third baseman and Adams. Becker comes in to score, Tripoli on his horse rounding third. He comes in, two-run RBI single, James Prakash to give the Cowboys a 5-4 lead in the bottom of the fourth. I agree. 2-2. Tuttle swinging a drive. Deep left center field. Back to the track. It is well gone. Fireworks off of the bat from John Tuttle. That's called dad strength for him. It's a 6-4 Bill lead. Caden Knipe potentially closing time right here. Cowboys looking for the series victory over the Roswell Invaders. Crowd clapping. Such a big spot. It'd be their first series win since the Garden City series. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Knipe ends it. Cowboys win 10-7. The Sheriff shuts down the town. Wakeman, the 2-2. Bouncer, right side, Rodriguez, underhands to second for one. The turn to first, and they got him. A 4-6-3 double K, double play, turned by the Alpine Cowboys. The wind right now blowing softly in, and by softly, I mean very gently. If you were outside, you could barely feel it, with mostly cloudy skies with the sun peering through. In a 2-2 count with 2 outs, the runner on first. Bradley, deep breath in the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. Jacob Bradley strikes out 2 in the top of the second. That sends us to the bottom of the second. Still no score here in Alpine, Texas when we return. It's the top of the third inning. The Cowboys trail 3-0 to the Pecos Bills. Game 1 of a 3-game playoff series. Best of 3, have to win 2 or you're going home. But right now the Cowboys in a little bit of a hole that they need to crawl out of. Parker Wakeman back out there for his third inning of work. The last time around had 2 base runners led on, but one was via the error. It was the 4-6-3 double play turned by second baseman Kyle Rodriguez that got the Cowboys out of the jam. Now at 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Bills, starting with the lefty and Morgan. What do you think Wakeman's going with here, Ryan?
His best stuff, man. I really think so. I think that at this point, trailing by 3, that Wakeman is going to try his best, especially against the meat of the order, to avoid allowing the Bills to get to advance their lead.
Yeah, the right-handed arm in Wakeman, the left-handed bat in Morgan. Wakeman, deep breath, settles in, and the first pitch delivery. In the air, right side, Marco Martinez on his horse in right field, makes the basket catch. His hat goes flying off and gets the first out. How about that for Marco Martinez, a guy that was an infielder up until this year, all his life getting it done in the outfield. Now you go to the right-handed batter, Jacob Adams, with 1 out. A 4.01 average in the regular season, had an RBI double his last go-around, and a 3-0 Bill lead in this top of the third. 1 out, nobody on. Wakeman on the righty-on-righty matchup. Settles in, rocks and fires. Curveball, big hack on the outside, 0-1. Parker was telling me the other day that he got an offer from a summer collegiate league out in New England to play for them, even though he's in professional baseball right now with the Cowboys.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was possible.
0-1. Fastball, bottom half, painted in for a strike by the catcher John Tuttle, 0-2. On deck for the Bills is Colton Kendrick. In the box, Jacob Adams. I didn't know that either, Ryan, but I guess he technically could. The 0-2 from Wakeman. Fouled down on the curveball to the backstop. Adams staying alive. The published author, Jacob Adams, with his book, The Financial Playbook. We actually have a copy up here in the booth. Jacob said he would sign it for us.
His mom said it, actually.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him about it?
Yes, he also said he would sign it. Wakeman, 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Parker Wakeman gets the second out. 2 up, 2 down for the Cowboys in the top of the third. They still trail 3-0, but Parker Wakeman just got his second strikeout of the day. Such a big out for Alpine there as the lefty Colton Kendrick steps in, formerly in the Twins organization. First pitch. The lefty takes a changeup high, a strike on the belt line called, 0-1. Kendrick playing first base today. As Wakeman, the glove at the neck level and the pitch. Downstairs on the heater, unable to catch it. It is the top of the hour. It's time for station identification. You're listening to 98.7 KVLF FM radio here in Alpine, Texas, or 1240 AM. The 1-1 from Parker Wakeman. Curveball fouled down by Kendrick. It's 1-2 now. Wakeman looking for a big statement here in this playoff matchup. Game 1 of a 3-game set in the first round. Both of these teams vying for a spot, trying to fight another day to take on the Tucson Saguaros, who have a first-round bye for the Mountain South Championship. Wakeman, the 1-2. In on the hands, elevated right side towards the line, could fall. It drops in front of the right fielder Martinez. It's a 2-out single for Colton Kendrick.
Man, the way Kyle kind of bailed on that ball, I thought Kyle could have had it over the shoulder. I think he bailed on it thinking Marco called him off, but it was out of reach for Marco Martinez as well.
It's just one of those weird spots, you know.
Yeah.
These Texas leaguers, you could call them, these bloopers that get down in the weirdest positions. Now you go to the right-handed batter and Greg Borges, the second baseman, slashing .323 with a .378 on base. Righty on righty. First pitch. Downstairs, a curveball missing 1-0.
Yeah, one of those cases, Roan, where sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good.
Borges is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The runner on first is Kendrick with 2 outs in the top of the third. Wakeman, his 1-0. Fastball fouled back behind and on the hands, 1-1. It's a 3-0 Bill lead in this top of the third inning. Crystal clear skies with the wind blowing left to right. You can tell by the Texas flag in left center, the American flag in dead center, and the Alpine Cowboy flag in right center. And a 1-1 from Parker Wakeman. In the dirt to the catcher, Tuttle. He checks in on the runner at first and Kendrick. No throw, however, as the mask goes flying off. It is a 2-1 count. Beautiful day for Cowboy baseball, as it usually is, but especially today. No cloud in sight. The 2-1. In the dirt to Tuttle, takes one hop as he watches it roll towards him. 3-1. Coaching third base today for the Bills, it's their skipper, Luke Posselvik. Coaching first base is one of their relief guys in Braden Lewandowski.
Big fan of that guy.
I don't think many would agree with you in the Cowboys camp.
Yeah, that was facetious.
As the righty Borges takes a quick timeout. Now he's back in with the runner on first and Kendrick. 2 outs in the top of the third. A 3-0 Bill lead. Cowboys in the hole. Wakeman rocks and fires. downstairs, just misses on the borderline. Borges has a free pass to first. And for Parker Wakeman, that goes down as his third walk of the day here in the third inning.
But I love from John Tuttle right there. Again, you don't turn to the umpire. You don't try and show him up by arguing that. But there was a conversation between the two of them with Tuttle staring right at Parker Wakeman, the umpire whispering right into Tuttle's ear. And I think it was a little bit of an argument about that last pitch.
Could be the case. It's righty on righty. Borg in the box. First pitch, swing and a miss on the high fastball, 0-1. Wakeman's been touching up to 91 on that heater today.
Wow. Early on in the season, I think he topped out at 95, but this is fatigue sets in at this point.
It really does, especially 2 months into a grueling schedule. Wakeman, a check-in on second and an 0-1. It's a curveball on the inside, painted up for a strike.
And if you watch Major League Baseball, there might be a little bit of that going on, but they've got the best training equipment, the best training staff in the world, the best minds trying to maximize your pitching arm all throughout the year. So I think those guys don't have as big of a dip.
Wakeman, the 0-2 with 2 outs. Elevated right side and foul onto the streets of Alpine, East Hendricks Avenue, behind Coconut Field, this historic ballpark that's seen many great days, and this is one of them. As the righty Borg steps back in with his black arm sleeve, his white batting gloves. Wakeman, the 0-2. Curveball inside, check swing, unable to get him. Went about a quarter of the way. It's 1-2.
Roan, I know you watch a lot more Major League Baseball than me. Do they have a period of the season where guys tend to dip with velo?
I would say so, yes. But again, like you said, a lot more technology, the best trainers, so not really around this time as much as we have a brief intermission. Lance Myers comes out of the Cowboy dugout talking with the home plate umpire. It's a brief conversation as Borg steps out, now back in a 1-2 count.
Tuttle shrugged, Borg shrugged, Lance shrugged, I shrugged. I have no idea.
Wakeman with 1 ball, 2 strikes. A deep breath, a look at second, and the pitch. Curveball, throws him up. Parker Wakeman gets the K, his second of the inning, his third on the day, and that sends us now to the bottom of the third inning. The Alpine Cowboys trail 3-0 to the Pecos Bills. We'll be back on 98.7 KVLF.